Yo, it's your boy Trav with Trade the Trends. We in here right now. Hey, I just want to give y'all some value real quick because a lot of people always ask, what is Trade the Trends, right? What is Trade the Trends? What do we do? It's crazy, right? What do we do? What do we help people with? Is the only thing we do is trade? Do we invest? Is it stocks? Is it currency, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin? Let me really give y'all a 3 to 5 minute breakdown of what Trade the Trends is with the clip that I actually was in and made. I want to let y'all see this real quick. So please enjoy. Hello, I'm Travis Jones, and welcome to Trade the Trends. What is Trade the Trends? Today, I want to talk about 3 things: maintaining a positive mindset, what is fear, and creating wealth. Today, let's talk about maintaining a positive mindset. Because we live in a world where we believe bad things are supposed to happen to us. With the abundance of negativity in the world, we are what we say and speak to ourselves. But let's not forget, positivity starts within. So I want you to repeat after me. Great things are supposed to happen to me today. Great things are supposed to happen to me today. Say it again. Great things are supposed to happen to me today. Great things are supposed to happen to me today. Thank you, but don't forget to thank yourselves. When you wake up, the first 20 minutes are the most important minutes of your day. These minutes will dictate the flow of your day. Those first 20 minutes are so important that you do a few things to create that positive atmosphere for your day. That could be a few things. It could be reading a positive article or magazine, or listen to motivational videos each day, or simply writing down your goals and your dreams for the day and what you want to accomplish. Now, I want to talk about fear. Fear is false emotions appearing real. A study shows that 85% of the world has a fear of failure that outweighs their want for success. And guess what? It's not that they're afraid of failing. What they're afraid of is other people seeing them fail. So tell me, what are you afraid of? Embrace it, acknowledge it, and now overcome it. Now I want to tell you a story. There once was a king in the early 1700s who had a servant that stole from his precious garden. The servant then had to be punished. He gave the servant 2 options: death by firing squad or door X. The servant chose death by firing squad. It was a gruesome death. And moments later, after the incident, another one of the king's servants asked, "What's behind door X?" And the king responded, "Freedom." However, no one has ever chosen door X because of their fear of the unknown. Now, let's talk about creating wealth. Here at Trade the Trends, we believe in introducing a true educational platform for financial empowerment. Here, you will learn respect, dignity, and the power to impact your life and the lives of others around the world. So join us. Revolutionize your finances. How? It's easy. Click on the link below at TradeTheTrends.com, where you can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. You'll be able to see our photo gallery. You'll be able to see our educational sessions, our profits, and what we do to create wealth. So again, thank you for tuning in today. And don't forget, we don't trade to lose, we trade the trends.
That's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet, y'all. That's sweet right there, right? So trade the trends. Let's talk about it. Guys, oh man, ladies and gents on this call right now, I appreciate y'all being on. Oh man, that was my first vid. Shout out to my man, Mike Larry for hooking that vid up for me, doing the edits, man. Oh, that joint is dope, man. But really those are things that we want to talk about going into 2019 is how can we win 2019? That's the focus. That's our goal this year with Freedom Project 1000 and Trade the Trends combined. We're a part of the Win Network because all we're doing is winning, okay? January 12th, we're going to show you guys, some things, some strategies, some wealth building strategies where you can create residual income from your active income. You're right. For example, we're going to learn a skill set that's going to be able to take you, somewhere differently in your financial future. So first, we're going to talk about learning a skill set. We're going to talk about live training sessions, educational sessions, mentorship sessions once a week, motivational sessions that's going to be available for you, and really a network and a group of people that are like-minded and actually on the same level of making positive energy surround their aura as well as positive energy surrounding their pockets, okay? I think that's so important. The reason why I think a skill set is so important because the one thing no one can ever take away from you are the skill sets that you develop, okay? That never can be taken away from you, right? You learn as a photographer, you earn as a photographer. You learn as a doctor, you earn as a doctor, right? You learn, you earn, right? The word earn is in learn. There's a reason for that, okay? So first thing I really want to talk about and discuss is inflation versus deflation. And I think this is important to understand it when we talk about our financial currency and also our financial success, okay? So let's talk about inflation. Inflation has been silently robbing us of purchasing power since 1913. So let's start at 1929. I know you guys heard the stories from your grandfathers, great-grandfathers, your older uncles, and aunts and things of that nature say, hey, I used to go down to the store, get a bag of chips, a cookie, a sandwich, all for a quarter. And we used to look like for a quarter, like how was that possible, right? So let's discuss it. As you can see in 1929, $20 at this point was actually still backed by gold. Money was actually backed by something physical, a physical asset such as gold in 1929. So you can see $20 can actually get you a full basket of groceries. In 1960s, you guys can see the value of that same $20 can't get you as many groceries anymore, right? And then in 1970, actually, when President Nixon said, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm going to stop the gold standard because we need a flexible currency, which means they now wanted to create an organization, or I want to say a cartel of millionaires and billionaires now, in a sense, to say, hey, we want to be able to make money out of nothing, right? We're basically wanted to legalize a scam. That's basically what happened in 1970. But I want you to do your own research. Look up the Federal Reserve. Look up, what is it called? The Creature on Jekyll Island and things of that nature. Do your own research. But you'll see the U.S. government, biggest scam in the world. But 2014, that same $20, 2018 and 2020, well, you guys know what you can go to the store with and get for $20, right? Maybe a Gatorade, a pack of toilet paper, toilet tissue, and you're probably done. A pack of toilet paper for a house, you may get maybe $10, right? So you can see what happens. But now let's look on the opposite side. Let's talk about deflation, what's going to protect you from the decreasing devalue of the US dollar, right? Fiat currency, right? As you can see, Bitcoin, which is a cryptocurrency, a digital currency, actually at one point in 2012 could only buy you that small, cart of groceries. But now one Bitcoin in 2013 can now purchase you a computer and a hard drive. 2017, shoot, when that thing almost hit 20 grand, guess what? In 2018, that thing could have allowed you to put a awesome down payment on a house and maybe even purchase a small car in cash, right? And then in 2020, who's to say where Bitcoin can go, right? Even further, okay? But as you can see, Bitcoin, the value of this asset at this point, or this investment, continues to grow. So if you were an early adopter, of Bitcoin, guess what? At this point, you're in a position where you could have put a nice down payment on a $200,000, $250,000 house. You could easily do 10%. You could purchase a small car that will probably been under $18,000, $17,000 at one time. And that's only if you had just one Bitcoin, right? Just one coin at the time. If you had multiple, you could do some real damage, okay? But what does these things come from? It comes from our conditioning. We've been conditioned, to do what everyone else is doing. We've been conditioned to just be another rat in the rat race, right? Go to school, get good grades, graduate, get a job, right? Because we were told to do that, because we were conditioned to do that, we don't really oppose of it, right? Because, hey, this is what everyone else is doing. This is the system. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? Not necessarily. Slavery was legal at one time, but maybe a touchy subject, but think about it, right? That was legal at one time. That doesn't make it right. The public system at this point is legal, still doesn't make it right. Technology has changed. Our school systems have not. One thing I can say is in the cryptocurrency space is that there are some awesome universities that are now taking on blockchain and cryptocurrency courses, which I do think is awesome. Okay. So we use money every day, right? We use money every day, but was never taught how to invest or trade, right? We were never told about residual income and how to use our active income to make passive income, right? What's active income? Active income is income that you may be generating through your 9 to 5, right? But instead, changing a habit, right? When I mean changing a habit, instead of saying, hey, I worked hard this week, I'm gonna go party. I worked hard all week, I can't wait till Friday, I'm gonna go out, buy a bottle, do this, boom, boom. No, what you do is now you actually start saving habits, because you're now saving to make investments, okay? So now instead of saying, hey, I'm gonna buy these Jordans, or I'm gonna buy this Gucci outfit, or I'm gonna buy this bottle at the club or this VIP, I'm gonna take this $200, $300, sit it in an account that actually gonna pay me multiple percentages of interest, right? Way more than my bank, maybe 10% a month. That would be awesome to say, hey, that $200 I left in this account is now $220 in 30 days. It's now $240 in 60 days. Now $260, right? But think about that. That's growth, right? So after a possible year of that sitting, only making 10%, guess what? You can now afford 2 pair of shoes. You can now afford 2 Gucci outfits. You can now afford, hey, 2 nice designer belts that you may want. That's the whole thing in the way I like to save to invest, right? I think that's so important. So what we provide here with Trade the Trends, we want to make sure we get you pre-recorded modules, 60 plus hours of beginner, intermediate, and advanced level training that's available for you. Hey, in case you get stumped and we need to bring these recordings to life, guess what? We have live online sessions, right? So these recordings are for you just like your online textbooks, I would say. And then we have your online class when you sit in front of a screen like this. You can do it from your home, from your phone, on lunch break, in the car, whatever you want to do. Guess what? You can actually jump on a live training, say at 12 midnight, with Mike Miles, who's going to go over the trade house sessions. He's going to be looking at a few USD, JPY pairs and do some actual live trading to help you in your journey, right? Where you can then ask questions to your live mentor and the professors that have been trading at minimum since 2009. The CEO that we've partnered with, Christopher Terry, he's been trading 6- and 7-figure accounts for over 2 decades. He's a 20-plus year veteran who actually started and partnered with Trade the Trends to say, hey, I want to get this out to the masses. I also want to deliver a flexible schedule. So, hey, whether it's 3 in the morning, whether it's 8 a.m., whether it's 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., hey, I want to make sure there's sessions around the clock, no matter where you live in 120 plus countries, that we can be available for live training, okay? And we also going to have your weekly mentorship workshops. Hey, we're going to set up notifications on your Galaxy phone, your Android phone, your Apple device. So we're going to send you our trades as well via text message, notifications through an app that's specific to the Trade the Trends team. So all of our 100% of our trades, guess what? You're going to get them sent to you through our app. You can copy them. You can paste them into your own account with your money, because you're always going to be in control of your money. We're not going to touch your money. We're just going to teach you what to do with it, okay? And, of course, have additional investing, trading software available for you. So, again, guys and gals, you want to make sure you get plugged in. January 12th, 2019. You know what we're trying to do? We're trying to win all year, okay? So www.itradeva.info. If you're out of state, if you won't be able to make it, we do know the weather right now is looking to possibly rain and snow. So please register, because we're still going to have a live stream only for our private guests, and also a private recording is going to be available as well that we're going to send to you once it's over, okay? And then we can walk you through setting up a investment account where you can grow percentages from 1 to 10% per month, and stop allowing your bank to only pay you 0.01% to use your money to make themselves rich, okay? So again, I want to thank everybody, you know, that jumped on this call right now and are actually really tuning in. Hey guys, I want to say thank you for all you do, you know, because I want to see you guys at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded.